Hello Internet! Colorful Artie's back to bring you another episode of Legend of Zelda Oracle of Seasons Cursed. In the last episode, we went back to Subrosia, got the Season of Spring for our Rod of Seasons, and did some side quest things. In this episode, we're going to finish up the side quest things we can do before the 4th dungeon, and then actually enter the 4th dungeon. And also, I forgot to mention this in the last video, and the one before that. Once you get the Zora Flippers, you actually can enter the 5th dungeon before the 4th dungeon. There's literally nothing stopping you. But the 5th dungeon is harder than the 4th, so we're just gonna do it in order. And that guy is literally Luigi. Like, literally. Shoot, that big Goron, no matter how often I ask, he won't give me his vase. I'd give my dinner for it. Fish. Gee, I wonder why he's not gonna trade his prized vase for your fish. that vase. Give me that vase, please. I'm begging you. Sure, Luigi.
Yahoo!
It goes right in my collection. And thanks. Here, take my dinner. My last fish. You got a fish. Fish as thanks for the vase. It's market fresh. That doesn't seem like a fair trade, but I'm a Luigi fan. Alright. So now that we've got that vase, what we can do is warp back to Horon Village. And I can't remember if this actually made it into one of my videos or if it was one of the videos that failed to actually record properly. But there's an old man right just north of Horon Village that actually is looking for a fish. Yep, this guy right here. Look, no matter how much I call her, my precious mittens won't come down. If only I had her favorite treat, fish. Hey there, you have a fish. It's Mitten's favorite food. Is that for her? Of course it is. Oh, thank you so much. Mittens, here, Mittens. Meow. Mittens, oh, good kitty. Thank you. Oh, yes, a reward. Here, take this megaphone. Your fish is now a megaphone. Give it a shout. And the text makes it sound like your fish literally turned into a megaphone. It's kind of funny. I wish there was a faster way to get to Mount Cuckoo than having to swim through Sunken City and swim through the underground passage. I'm guessing there is, like, you can probably take a shortcut through Subrosia, but I feel like it would be just as lengthy, if not more so. Stupid Cheep Cheep. The underground music that was just playing is also the music that plays in Angler's Tunnel from Link's Awakening. Fun fact of the day. Alright, so now that we've got the megaphone and the Season of Spring, well, you can kind of put 2 and 2 together. If we make it spring on the mountain, we can reach a place where we can use the megaphone to advance the trading sequence. Also, those 2 deco strips basically tell you where the key to the dungeon is and the keyhole to the dungeon are, respectively. And it's Mario. The snow, it blocks the He doesn't seem to hear you. Wake him up with the megaphone. Hey, wake up, man! Huh? What? Who? This won't do. I slept clean through winter. Now I can't get to the summit. Oh well, I'll go back home to Malon. I'll take that megaphone if you don't need it. Have a mushroom instead. It'll make you grow big. Your megaphone is now a mushroom. It smells weird. If you eat it, you'll grow twice the size and can take an extra hit. And we also get a ring. I can't remember which ring that is. I feel like it's like one of the joy rings. Die you likes. Alright, so since we're here, okay, see that little white spot on the waterfall? That's where the 4th dungeon is. We might as well open the dungeon. We're not actually going to enter it quite yet, but we might as well. So like Mario said, snow appears here in winter. It blocks the cave and lets us enter this cave. Interesting design on the developer's part. I like it very much. Oh no, not that. No, no. At least I spawn here. No, you don't. Alright, kill bots as they appear. Bots are normally not that bad in a regular playthrough since you can kill them in 1 hit even with the wooden sword. But because of our half attack, we can't. We'll take the long way around. Take the long way around. And we could take the long way around in here, but who needs that? Flying cuckoo flaps when held, otherwise it's dangerous. This is deja vu. Once again, just tap the A button rapidly, and no problem. And since we have the dragon key, we can enter the land of dragon tales. Nah, not really. We enter a creepy waterfall cavern that's laughing at us. Or at least, we will. But first, we have to go back to Sunken City, yet again, to settle some things. So thus far, we've only actually seen Sunken City when it's summer. Let's change that, let's make it winter. So now quite a bit of it is actually frozen over. And you see that house? That's the potion shop. And for some reason, the owner of the potion shop decided that she only wanted to do business in winter. Seriously, there's no ladder or anything that can help you up here, only snow.
If Maple were here, I'd send her to Mount Cuckoo for mushrooms, but since she hasn't come back, I can't make any magic potion. Sniff, sniff, that scent. You've got a mushroom. I'll trade my wooden bird. How about it?
Okay. You traded a mushroom for a wooden bird. It looks real.
I can finally make my magic potion. Guess I'll open the shop soon.
And since we're going to the dangerous dungeon, we're going to buy a magic potion. We're going to make sure we have some on us at all times, if at all possible. And you'll notice that was 300 freaking rupees. We almost had a full wallet, and now we've only got a half full wallet. And also, I just realized... Yeah, we're gonna finish the trading sequence. So if we go to Huan Village, you'll probably have noticed in my previous videos I kept passing a clock shop. Nah, we've already got a magic potion, there's no need to run into Maple. Yeah, clock shop here, it doesn't really have a purpose, and it's Geppetto.
I want to make a cuckoo clock better than any before, but I can't find a wooden bird that I like. One that's just breathtaking. That's an amazing bird you have, may I?
Sure. Breathtaking. Here, take this. You got the engine grease for your bird. For those of you who are wondering, I was kind of trying to do a Geppetto voice there, but I can't sound like Geppetto. Whoops. I should just stop trying. Alright, so now we just have one last thing to do in the trading sequence, and it involves the windmill. Song of Storms! Song of Storms! It's the Song of Storms! Yes, it is indeed! Yes, it is indeed! Song of Storms! Song of Storms! Go around, go around! If I could just oil it, it would go around more quickly. Engine grease, will that make it go quickly? Sure! Really? Then take my phonograph. You traded your grease for a phonograph. What a tune! Engine grease! Engine grease! It was engine grease that made it move around faster. So that's the last item in the trading sequence. Basically, there's a spot later on in the game where you can play the phonograph for a Deku Scrub, and he'll basically tell you a password on how to get a sword. And not just any sword, the upgraded sword that lets us shoot sword beams and has double the strength. Yeah, we're gonna want that. Like I said, the password doesn't change for each new game, so once you know I've heard it once, you don't need to do any of the trading sequence to get it. But it's pretty much worth doing it anyways, since you can't buy potions unless you get the mushroom. And the mushroom's at like the very end of the trading sequence anyways, so I figured I might as well just show off the whole thing. Alright, well, enough side quest stuff. We're finally actually going to enter the dungeon itself. Actually, well, I'm already at Mount Cuckoo, so I might as well. I was debating doing something else, but I'm guessing you guys want to see the fourth dungeon. And I have to practice my speech before I get kicked out of this room, so might as well finish it off early, and I am going the completely wrong way. Alright, rocket flower, propel me! Get away, Moblin. Ooh. I just picked up 1/300th of a potion. Alright, make sure you get full HP before entering the dungeon. Make sure it's summer so you can climb up in. And it's the 4th dungeon, the Dancing Dragon Dungeon, and that's where we're going to leave it off today. So I'm Colorful Artie, hope you're enjoying the series so far, and I'll see you next time. Have a great day, and God bless.